What up, y'all? It's your truthcaster, Davidel Sly, and you're tuning in to Not Sly Podcast. Today, I apologize for the very bad lighting. I cannot find kung nasaan yung mahiwaga kong light, my small lights, kasi yun yung ginagamit ko para medyo mag-improve yung lighting ko. And I'm kind of overexposed right now. But that's fine. Ayusin ko na lang. Hopefully, maayos ko sa pag-edit. But if not, pasensya na. Pero ayun, pangalawa, hindi ako nakapag-upload ng September 7 kasi sabi ko last episode ko, September 7 dapat ako mag-upload kasi nga every 7th of the month ako mag-upload. But girl, hindi ako nakapag-upload. Girl! It's so funny kasi I'm just so busy talaga and I apologize for that. But yeah, pangatlo naman is that wala lang. Hindi, pero ito, again, for those who are new here, I just want to tell you that this podcast is a very, very raw podcast. And in this podcast, we will talk about truths, like it might be a truth, or I mean, a truth na gusto kong i-bring up because it came from comforting lies of this world na parang, ito, ganito, parang mabulaklakin yung kanilang mga salita, but actually it really does harm to people, and I want to bring those lies to light and speak the truth about it with love. Second is, debunk lies that we should not be believing in and say the truth in love to the people who believe in those lies. And pangatlo is to just have honest conversations, honest thoughts and feelings, and, you know, anything that could encourage you by speaking truth and hope to people. And today, we're going to go with the third one because I really do want to talk about mental health, especially September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. Yeah, Suicide Prevention Month. That's September. And if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. If it's September 10, I believe it's September 10, Suicide Prevention Day. So, ayon, I do want to talk about some of the things with all honesty and with love, and hopefully by the grace of Jesus and His love and light for all of us, sana mabring ko yung mga gusto niya ring sabihin sa inyo through just showing you how loved you are in this world. And for those who do not believe the same as me, I want to tell you naman ngayon that, of course, I'm not shoving anything down to your throat. This podcast is really literally speaking love and light to the people around me. And yeah, so let me start this podcast with saying that you matter. You really do matter. It's not a joke. And a lot of people think that they don't matter, but they really actually are. And you matter. So if ever you have any thoughts of taking your life today, I want to tell you that the world is better when you are here with us. So please don't take it because your life is precious, and I want you to know that. And I believe that I do not know what you believe in, but in Jesus' eyes, you do matter as well. And to the people around you, you matter. Even the ones who say it on the internet, kahit di mo kilala, or maybe di mo ako kilala pero you're watching this, or maybe you don't know me very well, but you're watching this, you matter to me, and you matter to the people around you. So I just hope that you don't think that you don't matter because you really do matter. And in this podcast, I have no scripts and outlines at all. This podcast, raw na talaga siya nung una pa lang. Pero in this specific episode, gusto ko talagang kumausap with just my heart to the people who are suffering mentally and who are suffering with intrusive thoughts or suicidal thoughts. And of course, trigger warning na rin sa lahat because I want to share something very, very, very sensitive that I do want to talk about here. During the pandemic, I learned about someone that who took their life. And up until now, that person is always in my heart. Ayun. Um, this person took his own life. And kahit na hindi ako specific, like, hindi ako very close na friend, I used to interact with this person. And even though that I wasn't a close friend of this person, there was a time kasi during pre-pandemic years that I've always wanted to reach out to him. You know, as I've always wanted to talk to him. Like, I just really wanted to reach out to this person intentionally because I wanted to give hope to this person, share love to this person, you know. Kasi there's this urge within me na parang kailangan ko siya gawin, and that's my heart talaga. And then nung nalaman ko na wala na siya, nabalikan ko yung mga messages telling other people that I wanted to reach out to this person, but I did not. This person was just an acquaintance of mine. But the impact of what happened made me cry during the pandemic sobra for like 3 hours. I cannot remember the exact time, pero I was crying over and over again because I felt like I could have done something, but I didn't do it because acquaintance lang ako. Ganon. And of course, it's not my fault. But at the same time, I was thinking, maybe if I've done something, maybe I've I somehow helped him. Or maybe if I've done something, or maybe if I acted upon that urge, baka natulungan ko siya, baka na-share ko pa si Jesus sa kanya. Of course, again, I'm not showing my beliefs down to anyone's throat. But of course, I want to share the love of Christ that I have received. But if it's up to them if they will receive it or not. But I just really wanted to share love. I just really wanted to share hope to him and to the others who are also his friends. Or to the others that used to be people that I also want to share yung hope, love to others. I've always wanted to do that, you know. Ang lakas ng impact niya, and I cried and cried during that time because I felt like I could have done something. And this person was so nice, he was so talented, he was so kind. And sabi ko, sobrang sayang because he has such great potential. And imagine me just being an acquaintance. Sobrang laki ng impact niya sa life ko. What more pa sa mga tao na mas kakilala siya, sa mga closest friends niya, and of course, his family. Grabe yung impact nun sa buhay ng mga tao sa paligid niya. I understand na sobrang depressed pala siya during that time. And alam niyo, noong time na yun, sobrang sad ko rin kasi before siya mawala, I felt like the Lord was actually reminding me of him. Ilang beses kong binisita yung page niya before that happened. Or I mean his account before that happened. And I wanted to message him but I did not. Kasi nga, natatakot ako na baka issue away niya ako kasi, ay, alam mo yung may urge ka that you just want to like, huy, hi, kamusta ka? Ganyan, ganyan. But I didn't do that. Kasi, hindi naman kami nga close. Alam mo yun? We weren't close for me to do such things. Pero sabi ko, what if sign na pala yun ni Lord nung time na yun to message him but I did not? Tapos ang nakakatawa pa na hindi lang ako yung nakakalala sa kanya, may mga tao pang nakakilala sa kanya. And I don't know, maybe it was just a sign that maybe we should have done something, but we did not. But again, it wasn't, of course, we know that it's not our fault, but alam mo yun, parang if naiisip or naaalala mo na yung ilang mga tao sa paligid mo, mas mabuti na to be sure, di ba, na parang kamustahin mo na sila. Kasi you don't know what they're going through. Alam mo yun, you have to check on your friends, check on the families that you have, di ba? And why am I sharing this? Kasi if you are struggling and if you want to take your own life today, I just want to tell you that if you really think that you don't matter, a lot of people think about you. A lot of people see you as someone that is important to them. I understand that the world is so cruel that sometimes a lot of people make you feel like life is not worth living. But for us, and for the people around you especially, you're so important and you're so loved. If that's not what others make you feel, I'm sorry. I I really am sorry, but please don't take your life, because your life and you are so precious. And like what I've already mentioned, the world is better with you here. You have a better and greater purpose why you are here. And I hope you don't give up, because we don't want you to give up. And I want you to know talaga yun, na no one wants you to give up. We love you. And I may not know you personally, but I want to celebrate kahit na hindi ko man totally like kilala ka. I want to see you celebrating your birthdays than, attending your funeral, or seeing that you're no longer here. I hope you know that having you in this world is such a beautiful reminder that miracles do happen. And someone like you as a gift to this world is a wonderful reminder that there are still very wonderful and beautiful things in this world. You will never be alone. I just hope that you could be able to see that you're not alone. Sabi nga sa kanta ni Angela Ken, hindi ko siya nung kabisado, pero tandaan mong sapat ka. Hayaan mo yung mga binabato sa'yo ng ibang tao. Tandaan mong sapat ka. You don't have to do more than what you can para mapatunayan ng sarili mo na kamahal-mahal ka, kasi you're already loved. And I love you. The people around you loves you. And I don't know what you believe in, but Jesus loves you. And I just hope that you could accept and embrace the truth that you are worthy of the love that you received, because you are made worthy to receive it. So, ayun, I hope that the lies in your head telling you na umalis ka na, di ka importante, remove it all, because that's not true. Importante ka. And again, we want you here. So if ever you feel that you want to take your own life, please go back to this podcast and be reminded that you are important. And a lot of people love you. A lot of people still want you here. And I want you here. Please hold on. Don't quit. You have a greater purpose in this world. There is a reason why you are here. And you are here for such a time as this, because you are made to be here. If ever you need to seek help mentally, I'm going to do my best to provide it in the links below, so that maybe you can call and then ask for mental health assistance. Please don't neglect your mental health, because you also need that. Take a step each and every day. Look at the mirror and be reminded that, this person is worthy. The person that I see on the other side of the mirror, or in front of the mirror, is worthy. she or he is loved, you know, please tell yourself about that every week. Say that to yourself every day because you really are important. And I don't want you to think that you're not. So ayun, and that's really all that I want to say in this podcast. Our minds sometimes are deceiving, but please know that just because those thoughts, I'm not invalidating what you feel. Whatever you feel is valid. I just want you to be reminded that whatever your mind thinks, not all of it are facts, not all of it is true. Let those uh lies shut up and let the truths come in. And whatever I'm saying right now here in this podcast, na mahalaga ka, importante ka, yun ang totoo. Kamahal-mahal ka, totoo yun. Please don't think otherwise because that's the truth. So I encourage you to remove the lies in your head and focus on the truth. Tell yourself today you're loved and important because you really are. And maybe on the next one, I can talk about more practical tips where you can help yourself sa process. And at the same time, I hope you can get mental health assistance as well. For now, I just want to tell you that we love you and you're important. Thank you so much for tuning in to Not Sly Podcast. And mahal kita, mahal ka namin, mahal ka ni Jesus, mahal ka ni Lord. Don't give up. Don't give up. We want you. We want you here. Anyway, I know paulit-ulit tong sinabi ko throughout the podcast, but sometimes we need to repeat it over and over and over again to ourselves so that we can be reminded of the truth that we are loved and important. Yun lang. Jesus loves you, not showing that down your throat, but Jesus does love you. We love you. And I hope that you are encouraged in this podcast. Anyway, what do I want to say else? Ayun, mahirap maging liwanag sa mundong madilim, pero kahit ganon, magliliwanag pa rin. This has been Davidel, and wherever I go, I carry light. See you on the next one, and I think that's on September 17th. Bye!